In today's tutorial, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to cut and sew this beautiful asymmetric hemline top with a high neckline. If this is something you're interested in, please keep up watching, and please don't forget to like this video, comment on it, and share. This really helps my algorithm a lot. And also subscribe to this channel if you want to see more of cutting and sewing tutorials. Now, this is the fabric I'm going to be using. It is called crepe, and I'm going to be using it in this color you are seeing. I forgot the name of the color though. So I'm going to be using about 1 yard to recreate this style. So first thing first, I'm going to be drafting it. So I'll go ahead and fold my pattern paper into two. After folding it, I will mark a straight line across. This line is going to be serving as the shoulder line. From there, I will mark my chest line. To mark your chest line, go ahead and take your round armhole measurement and divide it by 2. So go ahead and mark it. Mine is 9 inches after dividing it by 2. So I'll go ahead and mark a straight line across. Then I'll still place my tape on the shoulder line. I will mark my bust point line, which is 11 inches. So I'll go ahead and mark my front half length, which is 16 inches. So I will mark it. After marking it, I'll go ahead and connect the points together like this. After connecting the points together, I will place my tape on my waistline. I will go ahead and mark from there to my hip line. So from my waist to my hip line is 10.5 inches. I will mark it, then I'll mark a straight line across. So I will also go ahead and add extra 1 inch from the hip line just to make the top a little bit longer. Okay, so I will just add extra 1 inch. So with this, you can go ahead and work with whatever you want. So I'll go ahead and add extra 1 inch. Then I'll connect the points together. After connecting it, I'll label it shoulder, chest line, bust point, waistline, hip line, and top length. I will place my tape on the shoulder line. I will mark half of my shoulder measurement, which is 8 inches. I will mark it like this. Then from this point, I will add extra 1 inch, okay, just to make the shoulder a little bit longer. If you check the top, you're going to see that the shoulder is kind of a little bit long. So I just added extra 1 inch there. So from that 1 inch I added, I will place my tape like this and mark 3.5 inches towards the side like this, okay. That is going to be the wideness of the shoulder I want. Then I'll place my tape at the front part here. I will mark 1.025 downward. This is going to be my front neck depth. After marking it, I'll go ahead and connect it like this. If you check the top, the neckline is not too deep. So I'll place my tape here like this. I will mark my shoulder slope. My shoulder slope is 1.7 inches. I will mark it, then I will connect it onto the neck width. I will leave a calculation on the screen on how to get your shoulder slope measurement. So after that, I will place my tape on the chest line. I will mark off of my shoulder, which is 8 inches. Then I will just connect it to the first 8 inches I mark on the shoulder line like this. Okay, I will connect a straight line. Then after connecting it, I will place my tape on the chest line again. I will divide my bust by 4. I will mark it. So mine is 10 inches. After marking it, I will place my tape on the armhole depth. Then I will fold the tape into 2 just to get the midpoint. After marking the midpoint, I will place my tape on that midpoint. I will mark 0.25 inch outward. Please mark it outward to the side, not inside. So I will mark 0.25 inch, which is also known as quarter inch. So after marking it, I will just replace my tape on the shoulder line. I will mark my shoulder slope again just to be sure that the shoulder slope is correct. Then I will go ahead and remark the shoulder line again outward like this. After reconnecting it, I will place my tape on the original shoulder line, which is this 8 inches line, my shoulder divided by 2. I will mark 1 inch outward like this. Remember the first 1 inch I added it on the shoulder line, so I'm just adding it on the shoulder slope so that I can reconnect it from that point to the 0.25 inches I marked to the bust point line. So I'll go ahead and reconnect the shoulder slope like this. I hope you guys understand. So I will place my tape on the waistline. I will divide my waist by 4. I will mark it. So after marking it, I will divide my hip by 4. I will mark it on the top length line. So after marking it, I'll go ahead and connect the points together like this. After connecting the points together, I will go ahead and add my journey allowance. I added 1 inch for journey allowance. So after I'm done reconnecting all the lines together, I will place my tape on the bust point line. I will mark my nipple to nipple measurements. So my nipple to nipple measurement divided by 2 is 4.025. I will mark it. Then after marking it, I will place my tape on the bust point line, I will mark the difference between my front half length and my back half length, which is 2 inches. So I will mark 2 inches downward. Then I will place my tape on this nipple to nipple point line. I will mark 1.5 inches towards the side like this. From that 1.5 inches I just mark, I will connect a slant line from there to the 2 inches line like this. So if you don't know how to mark your side dart, just go ahead and watch my tutorial on how to draft a basic bodice pattern. You will see how to mark your side darts or how to calculate the difference between your front half length and your back half length. So this is just me folding the side dart into two just to check if the line aligns. If it does not align, I can just go ahead and blend it again. So now that I'm sure that the line aligns, I will just go ahead and make the hemline more visible by marking it with my marker like this. So once I'm done, I will go ahead and cut it out just like as you can see me doing. Once I'm done cutting it out, I will go ahead and open up the pattern paper. This is how it looks like. The next thing I'm going to be doing is to extend the waistline to this other side. After extending it, I will place my tape on the waistline here. I will mark 2 inches downward. So before you mark your asymmetric hemline, make sure you place the pattern on your body and know the side that the hem is going to, the asymmetric or the low part of the asymmetric is going to be. So after marking 2 inches downward, I will just go ahead and place my tape on this side. I will go up by 0.25 inch. I don't want the side to have a sharp edge, that is why I'm just going up by 0.25 inch at the side. Then I'll go ahead and connect from the 2 inches like this to meet the hemline, then also connect it to that 0.25 inch and mark at the side. So this is just me using my marker to remark it, guys. Okay, so once I'm done, I'll go ahead and cut it out just like as you can see me doing. After cutting it, I still went ahead to retrace it again because I want this low parts to be really low. I hope you guys understand. So just go ahead and reconnect it the way you can. So after reconnecting it, I'll just go ahead and recut it out like this. So after cutting it out, I will go ahead and open my fabric like this. Just open it, then I will pin my pattern on it. After pinning my pattern on it, I will go ahead and cut out on my fabric. So I've gone ahead to mark ½ inch around the armhole area, the neckline, the shoulder. Okay, so if you see, you're going to see that I added ½ inch for joining allowance. I've already gone ahead to mark it out with my pencil. Even around the down part, I added ½ inch, just like as you can see, add ½ inch round. Okay, so I will go ahead and remove the pins like this. After removing the pins, I will go ahead and fold this front pattern paper into two. I'm going to be using this to cut the back as well. So I don't have enough pattern paper to draft the back. So if you have enough pattern paper, go ahead and use it to draft the back. So I will go ahead and cut it open around the middle here like this. After cutting it open, then I'll go ahead and retake all the measurements again. So I will place my tape on the shoulder line. I will mark my back half length. Remember I said my back half length is different from my front half length. My back half length is 14 inches. I'll go ahead and mark 14 inches. After marking it, I'll mark a straight line across. Then I'll go ahead and cut it open. I will use this upper part to close the other excess like this. I will place it on where the hip line started from, which is the front and waistline. I will place it on it, then pin it together. After pinning it, I'll go ahead and remark the side like this again and trace out the excess, like just remark it like this. Then I'll go ahead and cut out the excess like this. So the next thing I'm going to be doing is to mark the back neck line. So for the back, I will place my tape on the chest line. I will mark 3 inches upward like this. Now the back neckline is square neckline if you check the dress. So for me, I don't want the square neckline of the back of my dress to be too deep. I'm going to be wearing this to the church, so that is why I am marking 3 inches from the chest line upward. So if you want yours to be deep, you can make use of the chest line, or you can come down from the chest line by whatever you want to come down with and make yours deep. So I will just mark 3 inches upward. After marking it, I will go ahead and connect the points together like this. So once I'm done connecting the points together, I will go ahead and measure what I have around the shoulder here like this. What I have there is 0.5 inches. Then I'll place my tape here. I will mark 2.5 inches inward. Okay, I will just place my tape like this and mark 2.5 inches. After marking it, I'll go ahead and connect a slant line like this from the neck width to the 2.5 inches I mark. Then I'll go ahead and place my tape here like this and mark ½ inch outward. Then I'll go ahead and blend it in. I don't want that part to be too sharp, so that is why I went up by half inch, I will just go ahead and connect it like this. I hope you guys can see what I'm doing. So just connect it. After connecting it, I will blend it very well like this so that it will be curved around that part. So I'll go ahead and cut it out. After cutting it out, I will go ahead and remove zip bulge. To remove zip bulge, I will place my tape on the waistline like this. I will mark half inch inward. You can also mark 0.75 if you want to, which is 3/4 inches. So I will go ahead and mark a slant line from the half inch and mark around the waistline to the up like this, and from the waistline to anywhere around it down like this. Okay, so once I'm done marking it, I will go ahead and cut it out. Once I'm done cutting it out, I will go ahead and remove the pins and separate the pattern like this. So I'm still going to be pinning the patterns together, but before I pin it, I will go ahead and mark the waistline, like this line on this damp part on the other pattern paper. I will transfer it to the second pattern paper like this. If you don't understand what I'm saying, watch what I'm doing, you understand. I will also transfer this one to the second pattern paper. Then I'll go ahead and connect the points together. So I will go ahead and pin this one on this one like this on the line I just marked. Okay, so I'll go ahead and pin it. After pinning it, I'll go ahead and pin this other one on this other side like this. So once I'm done pinning it, I'll go ahead and place two of them together. This is how it look like, as you can see. It is very important for you to arrange it like this, most especially if you are working with fabric that has both back and front. Now, if you are working with a fabric that has both back and front, you already know that the part where you mark with marker or pencil is the part facing towards you. Like if you check the table now, you are going to see that the part where I mark with a pencil or marker is the part facing towards me. Now, if I'm working with a fabric that has both back and front, I will make sure the right side of the fabric is facing towards the up or facing towards me. Then I'll place my pattern paper on it. My pattern paper will also be facing towards me on my fabric. Remember, you are going to be opening your fabric on the table or on the floor like this. Okay, so this fabric I'm using does not have back nor front, so I'm going to be using anywhere as back on front. So I'll make sure the right side of the pattern paper is facing towards up. Okay, then I'll pin it down. After pinning it, I'll go ahead and add my zipper allowance. Now, to add zipper allowance, place your tape here like this and mark 1 inch towards the side. So before you pin your pattern or your fabric, make sure there is excess at the back or at the side so that you can add your zipper allowance like this. So I'll just go ahead and mark 1 inch from the start to the end. Then I'll connect the points together. Then I'll go ahead and cut it out. I will add half inch around the armhole. Around the down, we'll add half inch. On the shoulder, we'll add half inch. On the neckline, I will add half inch. Then I'll go ahead and cut out the back like this. Once you are done, go ahead and fold in the zipper allowance like this and retrim it again. Okay, retrim it down so that there will not be excess after you are done sewing it. After retrimming it, then go ahead and notch where the zip is going to where you're going to be sewing the zip on. Also go ahead and mark it at the top here and fold it into two and notch it as well, the zip allowance. So you're going to be doing the same thing for this other one. Okay, I'm going to be cutting out my fabric using this other pattern paper. Okay, so this is just me arranging it. That is how I'm going to be placing it on my fabric so that the zip allowance line will align. Okay, I hope you guys understand. So guys, I'm done cutting it out. So this is the front part. What I'm going to be doing now is to go ahead and use my bias to turn the neckline. So just go ahead and buy a bias. So for me, I decided to make a bias using my bias maker. So I'll go ahead and pin it around the right side of the neckline. After pinning it on the right side, I'll go ahead and sew it. Okay, after sewing it, I will turn it to the back and sew it again. Then I'll also go ahead and use my bias to turn the hem of the dress. Right side of the bias will be facing the right side of the fabric. So I'll go ahead and pin it. After pinning it, I will take it to the sewing machine and stitch it down, then turn it to the back and also sew it. So guys, this is me sewing it. So I'll just go ahead and sew the neckline of the front. Just watch and see how I am sewing it. I'm actually showing this process because somebody requested that I should show her because she does not know how to use bias to turn the neckline of a dress. Now once you're done sewing it, this is how it's going to look like. Then go ahead and use these remaining parts to close the roughness. That is the sewing. Use it, like turn it to the back. Once you turn it to the back, go ahead and sew on it. As you are sewing, be arranging it so that the lining will not be showing or the bias will not be showing at the front part of your dress. So once you're done sewing it, this is how it's going to look like. So I'll go ahead and turn the neckline of the back as well. Now pay attention and see how I'm going to be sewing the neckline of the back, most especially the cuff part. Now once you get to that cuff part, go ahead and straighten it like this. Just go ahead and straighten it and arrange it. Place your bias on it and sew it. Please, when sewing it, make sure that cuff part is not squeezed. Just go ahead and straighten it and sew it, just like as you can see me doing. So once you are done sewing it, go ahead and cut out the excess. Once you are done cutting out the excess, go ahead and notch the cuff part. This cuff part, that is, you remember the back neckline is a square neckline, so that cuff part, go ahead and notch it around. Once you are done notching it, go ahead and use the bias to cover the roughness like this. Then go ahead and stitch it down. When you are stitching it, please be careful, okay? Once you get to that cuff part, also go ahead and straighten it like this, or you can just bend it a little, or like just curve it a little, just like as you can see me doing. Then go ahead and sew it. You just have to be careful when doing that. So once you are done, cut out the thread and iron it. So I've gone ahead to iron it. This is how it look like, as you can see. So I will go ahead and fold in the zipper allowance and iron it. I will just go ahead and measure 1 inch. Remember, it was 1 inch I added. So I will also go ahead and do the same thing for the other side. Once I'm done ironing it, I will go ahead and sew my zip on it. Now if you don't know how to sew a zip on a dress, then you should pay for my beginner sewing online class. If you're interested, check the comment section. So the next thing I'm going to be working on is the side dart at the front part of the dress. To do that, I'll go ahead and cut out this part that I mark on my pattern. Just go ahead and cut it out. After cutting it out, I will place it on the side of the front part of the dress. I will take note of the 1/2 inch I added for journey allowance around the armhole area and also around the shoulder. Then I'll go ahead and mark this out on the side using my pencil like this. After marking it out, this is what I have. I will also place it on this other side and mark it out. Please, before marking it, make sure you take note of the 1/2 inch around the armhole for journey allowance and the shoulder. So I'll go ahead and fold it into two like this and pin it. I will take this to the same machine and stitch it down like this, okay? Then I will do the same thing for the other side. So guys, I've gone ahead to stitch it down. The next thing I'm going to be doing is to place the back to the front, right side facing each other. I will go ahead and pin the shoulders together. After pinning the shoulder, I will take this to the same machine and stitch it down with 1/2 inch. So guys, I'm done sewing it. This is what I have here. So I will just go ahead and iron the shoulder. You guys know that I love ironing a lot. I will iron it open like this. Once I'm done ironing it, I'll go ahead and turn the armhole using my bias. You can just cut out a piece of fabric and turn the armhole. After turning the armhole, I will go ahead and fold it into two right sides facing each other. Then I'll go ahead and shaping the side. Now to shaping the side, I've gone ahead to pin the side together. I'll go ahead and mark 1 inch because that was what I added for journey allowance. So I'll just go ahead and connect the point, and I will do the same thing for this other side. I will take it to the same machine and sew it. So guys, I'm done sewing it. After I was done sewing it, I went ahead to iron it, and this is the outcome. So I'm going to be wearing it for you guys to see on my body. Please go ahead and like this video, comment on it. This really helped my algorithm a lot. I'm currently on a 30 days YouTube content sewing challenge. This is day 5. Please support me by commenting and sharing. Subscribe to this channel if you want to see more of cutting and sewing tutorials. Now one thing I'm going to say is that if you have a very big tummy, please avoid this dress because the people I've been seeing it on their body, they all have flat tummy. So I did really like how it looked like at the front of my body, but the back is perfect, as you can see. Though I'm currently working on myself. I'm going to see you guys on my next video. Bye.